Breaking news. Why federal government cannot prosecute Pastor ADEBOYE, KUMUYI orders. Ex-police DIG explain the Twitter ban is useless. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. Nigerian government said they were banning Twitter and they are violating the law. Okay, there is a constitution under which Nigeria as a country runs. You are the one violating the constitution. You are the one who is going against what has been agreed upon to be the template at which Nigeria will be governed because of your ego. Now, if you look at it, it's not like this matter, it has become a law, it has passed through. Before a matter become a law in Nigeria, it has to go through the legislative, through the House. Senate, House of Representatives will look at it, discuss it. It will go through first reading, second reading. Now, absolute power corrupt absolutely. That's why we have these various arms of government so that the president does not take laws into his hands. If you remember precisely the former president of US, he would have done same if there are no protocols because he wants to put things the way he wants. But guess what? This is not your private enterprise. You are running a nation. And if you say it is democracy, the people gave you rights to rule them. Under this umbrella comes the constitution by which you govern. You don't govern like you're in your own living room. Tell your children to kneel down, hands up, close their eyes. You don't do that. There are laws that governs the ruling of the people. People cannot just subject to you because you say so. No. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. If you remember precisely yesterday, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, kept repeating it again and again that he will ensure that Pastor ADEBOYE, KUMUYI, others are prosecuted. Recall that the Nigerian Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, has announced an indefinite suspension of Twitter operation in Nigeria. The federal government has accused the social media site for engaging in activities that will undermine the nation's existence as a country. In a bid to enforce the ban on Twitter, Malami threatened to arrest and prosecute anyone in Nigeria who tweets, as many now use the VPN to bypass the blockage. Many licensed media and network service providers have been advised and asked not to go ahead and use Twitter. However, the federal government has announced that those who have engaged in the use of Twitter will be prosecuted. Ex-DIG has said the law does not stand. It has not passed through law and it has not been enshrined in Nigerian constitution. People should be careful how they speak. You cannot go ahead and begin to prosecute people because your ego has been stinged. There are ways to go about this. Pastor ADEBOYE, KUMUYI, and others who have used the VPN will not be prosecuted because there is no provision in the law that gives allowances for that. So my people, a former DIG of police has said it's not possible. Okay, those who are speaking out of their ego. They feel spite that despite the fact that they have called to say nobody must use Twitter, it's still being used. So they want to do everything humanly possible to ensure that they put the people in a barbaric position, oppression, and to make them feel silent that they cannot speak. Well, former DIG is saying it's not possible. You can't do that. In a country, there are laws that govern the ruling of the people. Like I earlier reiterated, if you said you've been appointed as the president of the country, there are ways to go about it. So you can't wake up one morning and say, I don't feel comfortable with this. This is it. No, no, no. Your own prerogative, fine. You can do whatever you want to do. You can't do that with a nation. For crying out loud, you are running a nation. You are running a nation with people who are vast intellectually here and there doing their own thing. So you cannot wake up one morning and say, I don't like this, so it must not be. No, 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 no. It's not done. Okay? It's wrong. because they don't understand wrong from right. And if you notice, there are some attributes and traits that are prominent to some region and to some people, yes, where they feel that nobody can, when if they have spoken, you must adhere to the law that they have put in place, otherwise their ego has been hurt, and so they feel that everybody must now comply. If you don't, anything can happen to you. It doesn't happen. It does not just work. If you say Nigerians should not use this, it has to be logically, intellectually proven. You don't wake up one morning and say, I don't feel like using Twitter anymore. You have a personal, so because you have a personal problem with your wife, Aisha Buhari, who is no longer in Nigeria and has relocated to the United Emirates with your children. So how does that affect Nigerians? How does it affect the price of fish in the market? You see, so you don't do that. There are laws. And that's why the Senate met yesterday and they've invited Lai Mohammed to come and explain why, and how they feel. How did they get there? That they are not saying, this person, that person must be persecuted. The Senate met. Of course, sorry, shamefully, our Senate do not really have words. They are just there, men and women that I'm sorry to say, it feels very sad that they don't even know their constitutional right, what they are to uphold. It's very shameful, really speaking, seriously speaking. They don't even know what they are to uphold. They don't understand. Maybe, or maybe they know, and they are just being timid or, being careful so that they don't lose their job. I'm really finding it hard to understand why they cannot stand for the law. You see, because in Nigeria today, we all know that if you're standing for something, you could be the next target by these people. Take, for instance, what happened to Bajik Mamila. When the insecurity, it was not even this heightened then. Bajik Mamila, the House of Representatives, said, we are inviting President Muhammadu Buhari to come and explain to Nigerians why insecurity is so much. My dear, he did not hear the list of it. The laws were being made left, right, and center. You cannot invite Buhari to come and tell you why there is insecurity. The North was in Lagos because it's from Lagos, to threaten to say we made him Speaker of the House. We are going to vote a vote of no confidence. And you could see this man practically shaking like a jellyfish. The matter died a natural death. Buhari did not approach the House to ever answer any question. What are we talking about? Oppression, intimidation, to mention but a few. This is why the country is where it is. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.